every single time when I'm about to make a big decision in any area of my life, whether financial, whether personal, whether emotional, what I genuinely tend to do is ask God for guidance and confirmation. And it could be as easy as just laying down in your bed before sleeping and then literally talking your heart out to God. What I like to do is I just close my eyes, I say the prayer. For me, it's more like repeating the God's name that I believe in. I believe in Shri Krishna, so I repeat Krishna, Krishna, Krishna again and again, which is called as Nam Jap, repetition of the name of the Lord that you believe in. And when I am about to complete my prayer, what I genuinely like to do is I just ask God that if this thing is meant for me, if this opportunity is meant for me, then give me a sign. And I need a confirmation. And if it's not meant for me, just remove it out of my heart. If I have passion towards a certain thing, maybe I have been thinking about a certain business plan, and materially I think, yet, you know what, this is a really good opportunity, but things are not working out. I'm giving my 100%, and in such situation, what I do is I just leave, I surrender that passion, that willingness, that need that I have in God's feet. So there's this really amazing meditation I've read about, and that is a visualization. In that, what you have to do is just shut your eyes and envision the God that you believe in. Okay? What you have to do is imagine there's this basket, empty basket kept right in front of you. Whatever thing you're confused about, imagine writing on a sheet of paper, like in your mind. Imagine writing on a sheet of paper whatever thing is concerning you. Maybe it's a financial decision, maybe it's a job. Just write job, financial decision, whatever. And then imagine that sheet is then placed in that empty basket. And then what next happens is that usually in this meditation, we imagine an angel with big beautiful wings coming and taking away the basket and keeping it in front of the God that you envision, or that you pray with, or that you pray for, right? But in some cases, few of my friends, when they tried this meditation, what they felt was that the person who was taking away their basket was sometimes maybe a symbolism of some form of goddess. Okay. So, and in few of the other cases, some person imagined that the God themselves are coming and picking the basket. And then what you say out loud in your dream or in your vision or in your mind is that I surrender this thing, this problem, this opportunity to you. You say this to God. And then you just let it be. In few days, in few hours, in few minutes, you will get your confirmation. And the confirmation is exactly so clear. And okay, this is one thing which I like to do. And the other thing is that, like when I'm having extreme level of anxiety, or when there's an important decision I have to make, I just go near a tree. I go near a tree, and I'm going to explain you why I like talking to trees, especially when I'm about to make a big decision. That is because trees are one of those sources which are directly connected to God. We have souls among ourselves. We are part and parcels of God. But because of the fact that we are living in this material world, we have lost touch to the power that we hold. But the trees that are there, they are directly connected to the source, to God. So just touch a tree, maybe you can hug it, but what I like to do is I like to put my hand on the bark of the tree, and then I say that in my mind that you are something which is directly connected to the source, to God, to the universe. So I want your permission so that I can get the wisdom, I can get the knowledge, I can get the advice that I need. And at the same time, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I'm having those negative emotions, I imagine all those negative emotions leaving my body through my hand, it going down, and then through the roots of the trees, it's just being submerged on the earth. And from the same visualization, what I like to continue is, I just like say to the tree, top of the tree, that you know what, give me positivity. You are someone which is connected to such a powerful soul, to God. So give me positivity, give me abundance, give me happiness, give me wisdom. So then I imagine like a white ray of energy flowing through my heart. And genuinely sometimes what happens is my heart starts racing, or sometimes I just sense or feel a flow of like positive energy over me. You won't believe, like I have overcome one of the most toughest situation of my life just by doing this. Out of nowhere, certain advice comes. Out of nowhere, certain thought comes in my mind. Sometimes I usually get a call from someone, or a sudden thought comes in my mind, or out of nowhere the situation gets resolved, whatever I was concerned about. So you need to understand that when you ask for help, when you ask for guidance, you literally receive it, but you have to be open enough to ask for it. Okay, so once I'm done with all this, I just thank the tree for being a supporter and helping me connect with the universe, with the God, with the Almighty. And literally, I'm telling you, once you start talking to trees, people will call you crazy, but who cares? And you don't have to tell about this to anyone, especially not about people who will call you crazy or anything. Because what I like to do is, there is a garden, or sometimes they are just like random trees upon streets, on empty streets, and I just go there, touching up the branch of a tree. It doesn't make it's not a big deal, right? And it's basically not even something woo-woo. It's just like you are putting your heart out, right? Apart from that, what I like to do is, like, sometimes, especially on full moons, I like to talk to the moon. I am a person who likes to walk, who likes to brisk walk at night time. So sometimes when I am filled with gratitude, when I'm genuinely happy, and I'm just like, you know what, I talk to moon, like, you know what, thank you for being there, thank you for giving this beautiful ray of light to me right now. And then I just be like how grateful I am for this life. And when I start, and this I say in my mind, basically I pretend as if I'm talking to the moon, but everything is just going on my mind. And then at that time, when I'm being grateful for the small things, for the little things that are happening in my life, and I'm so grateful for them, I literally feel a sense of such positive energy I can't even explain. And the night sleep that I have after that is literally so peaceful, literally so amazing, I can't even explain, you guys. So what are we actually doing? We are connecting with the source. When I'm talking to the moon, people might seem like, you know what, you don't need to have anyone else to talk to. But you need to understand that this universe, this nature, the trees, the seas, the oceans, the moons, everything is so balanced. Even once you start thinking about how this universe works, or how everything is placed so perfectly, you will understand, you know, that there has to be a creator. Otherwise, how everything is just functioning so smoothly. Otherwise, you know, some people call it, have different theories about it, but in the end, we all can agree upon this fact that a creator exists, whether you call them it a god or universe or whatever it is. So once we start exploring and start being a part of the universe by showing our gratitude, by asking for wisdom, we literally receive it. And sometimes when I am feeling lost, I simply ask for guidance, I simply ask for support, and I can't even explain like how my mood changes. It is so important that we spend time in nature, like a legit talk to the trees if you have to, talk to the moon if you have to, if that's what it takes for you to get out of the misery that you have created for your own self. Because the life that we are given is literally so abundant. Today you can choose to be whoever you want to be. We are privileged enough to have access to all sorts of knowledge. Today, if you plan about becoming a writer, you have all the knowledge available on internet how to become one. If today you're planning to become a programmer, you have all the information. You have the chance to make your own website, to start a blog. So because of all the abundance that we are given, we literally forget about our roots. We forget that how privileged we are. I seriously hope this video was useful. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much.